Yo.
Yo.
What it do, man?
What up? What up?
And we back. We back like we never left yesterday.
We back.
On a Monday, our official day, Fullblast Fanatics sports show breaking down highlights NFL season week 3 comes to a close tonight. Division rivals, Cowboys, Giants. And we're going to talk about that, talk about the Sunday night game. So it's trending a lot going on. A lot of stuff's been trending between this game and Buffalo's game. But shout out to the chat, man. I see Hardy Boy in the building. Hardy Boy, Slick Nick sitting there. I think they're talking up more transactions.
Yeah, of course.
Shout out to Demario. Shout out to Chris, West Coast in the building. Wow.
So
What's good, bro?
nothing much, man. Chilling. Weather's beautiful. Looking forward to another week. Can't go wrong this week. The Canes got a bye, so we can't lose. Nothing like the bye week.
Yeah.
We can't lose.
Can't wait for my Jets to get a bye. Man. I'm ready to say bye-bye to them.
I know, right? Other than that, it's all good, man. How about you, man? Everything good?
Yeah, man, doing good, man. Did a quick late show on Twitch, and then finished and was starting to get some mixes ready for tomorrow. You know how we do Twitch Tuesday, and but yeah, other than that, man, was going through videos and was listening to talk shows this morning, and what's going on right now is shout out to B-Dub. He was tight.
Yeah.
Shout out to my son. He came in the chat and said Broncos going to spank him.
He did.
I mean, it wasn't a spanking. It was 11-10. It was more like a baseball score, but
it really was. It really was.
But yeah, man. I mean, Russell Wilson won another ugly game, man. They're 2-1 now, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Him and his all 9 fantasy points.
Yeah.
Yo.
I know you were like, good. I left that one.
Yo, man. That's crazy. I don't know, man. Like, I might stream defenses against them.
Yeah, because even though they win, they ain't going to be putting up nothing.
They ain't scoring.
Yeah.
That's god awful.
Yeah, man. But, what everyone's been talking about, I saw your man, Don Orlovsky, he put on the Twitter, I'm released or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, not so fast. So, anyone don't know, Jimmy G pulled a Dan O in the 11-10 loss to the Broncos. Jimmy was seen hiking the ball and ran back into the end zone. And he kind of kept running a little bit and stepped out of bounds, threw the ball. And the ref said, brother, that's a safety. I got a picture right here. I was trying to find video of it.
Oh, man. I saw it live, man. I hit you. I text you as soon as it happened, man. I was like, he did the Jimmy O. Oh, my God. Like, zero awareness, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, my God, man.
But, how, Quincy, you give us an update on this game before I go more into this and the other crazy play during the Dolphins-Bills game. I was working on some stuff, so I didn't really get to watch this game. Then I retired early. I was watching the Game of Thrones shit, House Dragon, and other stuff. So, how was this game?
Defensive struggle, man. Both teams got really good D, but like Russ just that one drive, he made a couple of plays, man, that looked like Russ. Scrambled, threw a pass for a first down on third down, threw a back shoulder fade to get down to the 1 yard line, and then Melvin Gordon ran it in. That was the difference in the game.
Wow.
I mean, like, it was just like watching paint dry, man. It really was, man. It really was, man. Like, there's a reason that they named Trey Lance the starter, man. Granted, the 49ers keep a lot of injuries. They stay hurt. It's like they just got a plague, man.
Yeah.
With injuries. Debo got banged up a little bit, but I mean, the safety is crazy because the Broncos probably wish he didn't step on the end line because they intercepted it.
That's right. It was like a tip, and then he grabbed it. He was running in. The ref was already like,
the play is dead the minute he stepped on the end line, man.
Yeah.
I don't
Hey,
know, man.
and they won the game anyway, but
Yeah, yeah. The Broncos D is good, man, and the Niners D is good. That's one thing you can walk away from that game saying.
mhm.
But at the same time, like, is it because both offenses are so bad, man? I just don't. I don't know. Nathaniel Hackett's not gonna make it in Denver, man. But they got a winning record. But I just
What's
think that
weird, it's not like these quarterbacks are bums.
no,
Jimmy G is not a bum, obviously. Russell Wilson and I won. They both been in Super Bowls.
yes,
You know what I mean? That's the weird thing about it. There's players on the both sides, so it is kind of odd.
yeah, it is. It really is, man. For the Broncos, man, it's it's just it's just been a comedy of errors, man. They fumbled on the one twice. Like
Yeah,
it's just I don't know, man. But they 2-1, and they arguably one of the toughest divisions in football. So if they
exactly.
don't get together, it's going to even out now. They're not going to continue to hold people to 10 points.
Yeah, yeah,
But B Dub said in the chat, man, you don't really find out who teams are, man, until you get enough tape. Now that it's 17 games, I would say around week 7 and week 8,
yeah,
you start to figure out who's for real and who's a fraud.
yeah. We're so into football and so that's why fanatics. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're so into our
it is.
team, so we're like, Fullblast fanatics. We're like, we go in, and like you said, the reality of it is, this is the third game. You know what I mean? Like,
Third game. Third game.
by the way the Jaguars played yesterday, you have them fans. We going to the Super Bowl. Sound like
Exactly.
Cowboy fans.
Exactly.
Let's see what happens next week. They might get blown out 45-0. So
Exactly. I mean, you dealing with professionals, man. Like a team like the Colts looked as bad as they could look, getting blanked by the Jags, and then turn around and beat the Chiefs. I mean, on any given day, an NFL team is full of professionals, man.
mhm.
You know, they can rise up and get a win, but once you get around week 7 and week 8, it's enough tape out there to figure out who you are.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, ugly game, boring game. Like I said, I'm glad I, wasn't privy to it. I was like, when you sent that text, and then I sent the thing, then I'm like, I said, let me go to the Full Blast fantasy squad and said 50 seconds left, 11-10. I was like, what? I was like, oh, I'm good on this shit.
Yes.
So
Yes.
let's hope tonight's game, Cowboys and Giants, will be more exciting. You never know. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's gonna be. You never know.
Yeah. All I know is I need Tony Pollard to get 4 points. Yo, bro, you messed me up in the chat.
Yo, so, tell him what I put in the chat.
So I hit everybody up. I'm like, good morning, y'all. Then I'm like, yo, Quack, because Quack's a Cowboys fan. I was like, I need Tony Pollard to give me 4 points to get the win against Tiger with the fingers crossed emote, right? Tiger gets in the chat and sends out. I gotta read it. Cause bro, you put the quotation marks and everything on it, man. That's what got me, man. It says, as per Bleacher Report, Tony Pollard has been ruled out for tonight's game as the New York Giants versus the New York Giants. As per an ESPN exclusive report, Mr. Pollard received exclusive Full Blast merch that no one has. Then out of the blue, he stated he could not play. More on this story later today at 4:30.
The fix is in.
Dude, that was so classic, dog. If he don't get them 4 points, cause I'm going, that's gonna be all time, dog.
Tomorrow's gonna be did Full Blast radio payoff. Tony.
Yeah, no. What you need to do is just get a picture of him and just superimpose some Full Blast key on top of it.
Yo, oh man, yo, that's gonna be insane if that shit really happens. I'm gonna do that.
Yo,
Oh man.
When I first started reading it, when I saw the quotation marks, that's what got me. That
Yeah.
was sharp
That's
right there.
yeah.
Because I thought you just grabbed it from somewhere. I was like, scurrying, go check the injury report. I was like, I got to pick up somebody. I'm picking up anybody that can get me 4 points tonight.
Oh man. I said I gotta get him.
Oh, that was classic right there. You got it.
No doubt. Yeah, man, because I'm not that mad at myself only because, like I said, I sat Boyd. He gave 20 points. I didn't think he was gonna get 20 points.
Nah.
You know what I mean? So I wasn't that mad at myself. Even the defense, like I said, the Browns, I expect them to win. They won that game. The defense gave 10 points, which is you get that. So they evened out. Didn't expect the Eagles to go buck wild on the Commanders.
Yes.
You know, so it was like and then the week before the Eagles it was like 6 points. So I was like, that could have been the difference, but I can't beat myself up because
that's why it's fantasy, man. You know, we joke with each other.
And like I sat, St. Brown or or Mahomes for Daniel Jones,
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, there's obvious, and then there's players that you wouldn't imagine. I mean, especially having Boyd. It's either team's gonna take Chase away and he gonna have a big game, or they gonna play straight up and Chase gonna get off and Boyd is gonna get whatever's left.
Right, because I was like, damn, like lucky, I was like, damn, lucky we seen him got chased, but I'm like, he might go. You just don't know, man. Especially what happened to him the week before, and that's why I was like, kept saying that, yo, this is gonna be a trap game. I guess guarantee you. I was trying not to be pessimistic, but the formula was there. The Jets, the fans, Bengals ain't playing like shit. Without putting that shit on the media, in that locker room, they're like, yo, we ain't trying to disrespect, but we was at the Super Bowl last year, and we're playing the Jets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ain't going to be politically correct and not say that shit, but in the locker rooms, you going to say, man, we going to beat these motherfuckers. They ain't shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
They're saying that, so.
They are.
And,
But yeah, that's why it's fantasy, man. We don't know.
yeah.
Like I was messing with Hardware about Devontae Smith. You only saw him getting 30. Like I drafted Chris a lot because I thought he was gonna be good, but like he ain't gonna get 23 yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's all. Now there's some things that you can be wise on in terms of matchups and injuries and stuff like that. But like it's fantasy.
I know you knew Mark Andrews was gonna have a game the way Lamar been playing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on, 5 touchdowns.
Oh yeah.
Last week, even though we bought the Dolphins, he was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's the human highlight right now. So whoever's on the offense of that squad are gonna rack up.
Yeah. And even though I said Olave, Cooper Kupp dropped a touchdown yesterday from like 40 yards. That never happens.
Yeah.
That never happens.
I know you were like, you'd have already beat me.
Yeah, he was looking at his hands like this. Stafford was on the ground after he got hit, looking at the jumbotron like.
Kelsey did the same thing. He was like, like, what am I? That's not me. So, like, it happens.
Yeah, that's what makes it fun.
So going back to the game real quick. So they're calling Jimmy G. The Dan Orlovsky, that came up on ESPN. Dan Orlovsky was, he was laughing at himself. He could only do that, But real talk. Now, is this worse than this?
No.
Which one?
No.
Come on.
No. It's
this
definitely
motherfucker
not.
Ran like 8 yards before the whistle blew.
Look at Jerry Allen. Look at Jerry Allen pointing like he's out. I'm out. Look at Jerry Allen. Yo. So crazy.
And then the Dolphins against the Bills. Back up the end zone. You're supposed to give that punter that space. You backed up.
Yes.
Kick
Look at that, man.
In his ass. But tell me, is this worse or is this worse?
That's worse. That's worse because you running. You control where you going.
Yeah, like you didn't see his ass.
But 65 got blown up too, though, man. He takes some responsibility in that too. He got blown up.
But the difference in these games, also, you see it. I don't know about the line. Well, they're the Lions. They probably lost that game, right?
Yeah.
Against the Vikings. That's what I'm saying. Those ones that are worse.
I don't know that. I think they did. I don't know. That's a good question.
It's the Lions. I'll wager that in Vegas that they lost. The Jets, that was Thanksgiving. Embarrassing loss.
Yeah.
That was like they scored. I think the Patriots scored. They did a record. They scored 3 touchdowns in like a minute and a half. Some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I know Demario remembers and shit. But yeah, those were the worst ones. Those are gonna live in infamy. And Mark Sanchez and Dan Orlovsky was getting plenty retweets after this weekend.
But the butt punt though, man, I put that on the special teams coach, man.
You're right.
You practice 1 yard line punts, man. Everything is compacted. Your punts
not like it's the kicker fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only space he had. He had to step up and get it out of there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's on the protector, man. The kicker gonna catch all of the flack, man.
Yeah.
And in the film room, that person protected, dog.
You're right. It was everyone else's fault in all those 3 clips except the punter. Word.
Yeah. Yes.
All their faults.
Yes. Now I'm gonna tell you, Stephen A need to be careful because he was on with Orlovsky today, and they had already talked about the safety thing. Orlovsky kind of like he tweeted out last night, like, welcome to the club or something.
Yeah.
He was accepting it. He knew he was gonna get grief today.
Word. That's that 8 Mile shit. Talk about yourself.
Yeah. So they had moved on, talking about something else.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen A said, "You running out of excuses." He was talking to somebody else. He was talking to Michael Irvin. He's like, "You run out of excuses like Dan ran out the end zone." And even Michael Irvin was like, "Nah, that's a low blow. That's a low blow." So Dan Orlovsky came back with, "So Stephen A, who on this panel has something in common with a quarterback that played in the Super Bowl?" And Stephen A was like, "You do." And he took the high road. But I'm like, who's to say he just didn't say, "ESPN, can we get some footage of Stephen A hooping at Winston-Salem State?" I'm sorry, we don't have any.
Word.
I'm telling you, he better be careful.
Yup.
Be careful. Mm-hmm. I was there, bro. I know. You weren't injured. You was dressed out. You was warming up and then sitting down in the uniform. Dog.
That's the story he tells, right?
He put this narrative out that he was injured, like he was street clothes or something. I was there. I'm just saying, when that happened, I looked at Dan O. I was like,
yeah. Like, oh, you want to go there? Yeah.
He had been saying, "You can't put me in a bad mood today," because he knew he was going to get it today. So shout out to Dan Orlovsky for taking the high road, man.
Yeah.
But Stephen A better be careful, man.
You know what was funny, though? When he was talking to Michael Irvin, Irvin was talking about, because he was bigging up the Dolphins.
Yeah.
He's bigging up the Dolphins a lot, and Stephen A goes, I only laughed because he alluded to the Cowboys. He was like, he was like, this ain't good because, we let Michael Irvin get away with talking about somebody good that's worthy of it. He's going to use that to talk about somebody who ain't worth it. We're not going to say who the team is.
Exactly. He had to go there with that.
Yeah.
That's, but Mike said it, though. Mike said that's a low blow, Stephen A. Like, we already talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah. Yeah, someone please get some footage of this dude playing in his driveway. We already got the footage of him. Who are you hitting like that?
All I'm going to say is I was there, man. I know. He was on the radio. He was on the radio back then. Crazy.
Yo, shout out to Chris, man. I saw the email after the fact yesterday. Chris was at the Rams-Cardinals games.
Yes, he was.
Showed us a lot of dope photos he sent to us.
Photos.
Word.
You, Chris. I know you enjoyed that. The Rams got the dub.
Oh shoot, showing my Jets on the jumbo. Let's move on from that picture right there. Word, nice views, man.
No
That's a
doubt.
nice stadium, right?
It really is. I never been in there. That's one of the first ones with the rollout grass.
Oh,
When they
that's
put the
right.
Chapel Dome, they got the Super Bowl, and they roll the grass out.
Yeah,
Um, place where they have the sunlights and stuff, grow lights. It's crazy, yo. It's crazy.
wow.
I've never been there.
That's what's up. That's what's
Still
up.
looking forward to coming out west, Chris. As soon as winter hits here, I'm coming out to see my cousin.
Oh yeah, that's right. So you're making that trip.
We're gonna have to link up.
Oh, that's right. The Super Bowl's there. Thanks, Stub.
Yeah, Super Bowl's there.
Yeah, this year. Yeah.
They in the rotation. Glendale, that they get
That was
BCS games too. I mean, national championship games for college too.
right. Dope.
Oh,
dope.
Chris says he thinks it's better than SoFi. Wow.
Wow. So far, it's like
That's
$1 billion state of the art type stadium.
Yeah, that sounds
Dope.
dope for sure.
So yeah, man. So like you said, Monday night we got the Cowboys and Giants. Who you got in this game? I think you said the Cowboys, right? Am I not mistaken?
I hadn't picked it yet because I was trying to see if Michael Gallup was gonna play, and he's not.
He's not playing.
I'm gonna take the Giants, man.
Yeah, I think Saquon gonna have a good game. I think if
I just don't know how they gonna move the ball, man. Like the Noah Brown cat has a report from playing on second team with Cooper Rush, and they're like, I just don't know, man. And then Michael Parsons got the flu. You know, he put out the flu game tweet. Did you see that?
no, I didn't see the tweet.
Yeah, so he got the flu. So he sent the tweet out showing Michael Jordan, you know, all the players putting towels on him and ice on him. You know, he's still gonna play, but he got the flu. So you know, everybody been comparing him to Lawrence Taylor, right?
Yeah.
Now, don't get it twisted. I think Michael Parsons, outside of Aaron Donald, is the most dominant defensive player we got right now. Straight up. And his size, what he's doing at linebacker and lining up at D end and rushing up the middle, covering backs and tight ends, dude.
Phenomenal.
He's in the conversation.
Yeah.
These comparisons to Lawrence Taylor, guess who's going to be at the game tonight? LT. He said, I'm coming to see him. He's supposed to be as good as me. I'm coming to see him.
Well, I want to come see what everyone's talking about.
Yeah. Eli and Peyton got to talk to him. They got to talk to him tonight. And wait till third quarter so he can get good and sauced up. You know how LT do. And I hope we got the LT earring in and everything. Classic LT.
Yeah. All right, Eli. Let's get right to it. We know about that boogie sugar, bro.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
man. I can't wait to hear those dudes call the game. The commercial. Stub Rock put in there about no, my bad. It was Stub. He said Fox has a Super Bowl, so who's gonna call the game because they don't have Joe Buck and Troy Aikman anymore. I don't know, but I know I saw the commercial with Eli and Peyton and Joe and Troy. Did you see that commercial? It's a commercial for the Monday night game, and they're like, and they're like comparing. He was like, yeah, well, we don't have to leave our house or wear a suit. Talking about Joe and Troy.
Yeah.
Peyton and Eli. They were like joking on him and shit. Like, hey man, we still in our basement. Like, you guys gotta wear suits and stand up. He goes, you stand up all night?
Yeah, I know, right?
Funny as hell.
So who's the number one Fox team right now? Who's the number one Fox? I've been watching Red Zone, so it jump around so much.
I know.
You know who's doing the game of the week and stuff.
As long as it ain't Chris Collinsworth and that old ancient motherfucker.
Al Michaels. I thought they do ABC, don't they?
I know. I'm just saying, you never know. I'm just saying. Hopefully they don't get them two. Please don't get them two.
Who's on Fox, y'all? Is it It's not Tony Romo. Tony Romo's on CBS, right?
Yes, yeah, with Jim Nance.
Jim Nance.
Would it
They're
be?
good though.
Would it be? Um. Damn. Who's the announcer? Marv Albert's brother.
Oh yeah. Chris said Charles Davis is the lead analyst. They got him on Madden. I don't know. I like Gus Johnson from Fox for college football and college basketball.
Gus Johnson.
They should bring Gus up.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Word.
That's crazy. Facts, Chris. TJ Watt is in the conversation when he's healthy, but obviously he tore his pec, man. Going to be out for a while.
Yeah, you saw it too. They was like, he was coming up the sound. He was like, oh shit, yeah.
He right off the bat.
Word.
My pick, dog. But he's not out for the season though. I think they said he might be able to come back.
Okay. All right, man. So yeah, I got the Giants tonight as well, man. I got the Giants.
Hey, as long as Tony Pollard get me 4 points.
Yeah, I got the Giants tonight, and Tony's sitting. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, that shit gonna be funny. That's it. Yeah. I know you don't want it to happen, but if it do happen,
if that happens, if he can't get 4 points,
bro, I'll try to find his address and send him some gear.
Yeah,
he gonna be like, "Who's this?" Fullblast man. Just wear it, man. Just wear it. Be all right.
Just wear it. Oh yeah, I hollered at JD and his mom today, congratulating him on the 3-0 start.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, they're doing well.
No doubt. I gotta holler at you behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they, hey man, Eagles, they looking good, bro.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Jalen's throwing and running well.
Yep.
Both. So.
Yep.
They're comparing Eagles and I heard them comparing Eagles and Ravens because of both quarterback style of play, but they're saying Eagles might be the better team. Now, the Ravens, you could say Ravens played better teams because the Eagles played the Lions, the Commanders, and what was the second game? Vikings. Yeah. But you play who's on your schedule.
This is true. It's gonna even out.
Yeah.
It's gonna even out because they got to play the Bucks. They got to play. Isn't NFC East playing NFC South? No, or the Cowboys just played the Buccaneers first. So they play their whole division. Let me look and see.
They play the whole division, right? Yeah.
But they might not have. Sometimes they just choose a game like that for the first game.
I know the AFC East plays the NFC North because we play all the,
Oh no, NFC East plays NFC North. Packers, Vikings, Lions.
So it's NFC East and the AFC East.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, y'all, we got some NFL trivia down the pipeline. Which NFL team has fans who have set the Guinness World Record for the loudest outdoor crowd noise at a sporting event?
Come on, y'all. Y'all got to get this one. No Google fingers.
Nope, not Seattle.
Seattle. Good guess. The 12s would have been my first guess, too.
Hell yeah.
That would have been my first guess, too. Because the 12s was out for Russell, boy. That game right there. Woo.
Remember we was talking about that? I was like, you think they'll boom?
Yeah, I told you they would. I said, that's the 12s, man.
Yeah. I just thought of, like, I guess I was thinking fan base like they don't come across like a Philly fan base or like a disrespectful or whatever.
The way he left, though. It's the way he left.
The way he left, yeah.
I knew that. Hardy Boy got it. Hardy Boy, salute.
Oh shoot, okay, yes he did.
Salute, Hardy Boy.
Fans at Arrowhead Stadium broke the Guinness World Record for the loudest outdoor open-air stadium as the noise hit 137.5 decibels during the Chiefs game against the Oakland Raiders. Arrowhead Stadium fans broke their own record at 142.2 decibels in 2014, and it's consistently been the loudest place to play ever since.
Wow.
Jesus.
142, that bust your eardrum, man.
And Slick Nick says Detroit has the quietest.
The quietest.
Yeah, man. Damn.
I heard that tailgate is off the chain too, man.
Yeah.
They got brisket, barbecue, chicken.
Oh, man.
I've never been. I heard it's crazy though. I heard Kansas City's home game's crazy. If I was ever to hit the lottery, that's what I would do. I just go on a tour, man, every week at the best game,
tailgate, yeah.
Travel, get a big RV or something.
Word.
Like that would be my dream, just to travel like that, yo.
Word. Football season starts. Let's go. Yeah, that would be dope.
It would be dope.
Word up. Yeah, man. Let's talk about it. College football recap. I know Queen City was talking about, hey, I get to it.
Let's do it.
Y'all with the jokes in the chat and
Let's
all
do
that.
it.
But we don't run away from nothing.
Let's do it.
Run away from nothing. So you can lead off the we got the first Kent at number 1, Georgia Bulldogs.
Yes. A lot of people lost money. Georgia didn't cover the 45-point spread.
Yeah.
They got the win 39-22. Shout out to Kent State, man. They came out, made some plays. They scored on like a little long screen pass. This is the danger zone before you hit conference play, playing these big check games. Because just understand, every one of these group of 5 colleges, man, that's getting paid to come play you, this their Super Bowl.
Yeah.
This their Super Bowl. Whether they win or not, they want to put something on tape making a play on you.
Right.
Now, through 4 quarters, the better team should win. At some point, you got better talent, you should win.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lion playing with the deer. All right, let's stop playing. Run these dudes out of
At some point, but this year we've had more upsets than ever before.
Oh, yeah.
Before we hit conference play.
Now, look, as a team, though, Georgia's number 1. Highest ranked in the country. But 45-point spread, you got to feel disrespected, bro.
You do.
I don't care. You know what I mean? You like, look, I know they better, but, we suit up just like them, man. Come on. Not 45 points. And they went out there, they put up 22.
Yeah. It was a 7-point game at one point. 7-point game, and they had the ball to tie it up. But shout out to Georgia, man. Kirby Smart will use that, as fuel. As Nick Saban says, they've been eating the rat poison that the media puts out there. That's what they call it when they keep patting you on the back and telling you how good you are. Eating the rat poison, then that's what happens. But a lot of people lost money because Kent State has historically been a doormat. Historically. So that 45-point spread, a lot of people laid down money on Georgia to cover that. Just think about it. It's 45-0 when the game kick off. You up 45-0 if you can't stay, dog. You still up.
Word. We scored 14 points. All right.
Yeah. But shout out to Georgia, man. Yo, man, the tight ends, the 2 tight ends Georgia got this year, whoever's lucky enough to get Bowers, number 1, who's going to come out this year, instant fantasy monster. Brock Bowers, mark it down, tight end for Georgia. Then they got Washington. Dude, 6'7", almost 300 pounds, and runs like a 4.5, 4.6.
Scary, bro.
This dude is a monster. True freshman. So, yeah,
Scary.
man, it's scary. It's scary. Georgia just keep reloading, man. But I'm glad conference play is about to start because now it's about to be good on good.
Word.
Yup.
Next up, we got number 5 Clemson at Wake Forest. Clemson stopped Wake in double OT. Wow, I missed this one. This had to be a good one. 51
Oh,
to
no doubt.
45.
No doubt. Chris, facts. Michael Mayer is a more complete tight end than Bauer because he blocks better.
Mm.
But as you've seen in the league now, that Kyle Pitts is not a great blocker. But he
Yeah.
went high, you know. But I agree. Michael Myers is a more complete tight end. He's more like a Kittle or Gronk, actually.
Right.
Shout out 300. I see you. Salute,
What up,
dog.
300?
So the Wake Clemson game was a good game, man. I mean, everybody's been on DJU for Clemson because he had a bad year last year.
Mm-hmm.
He made enough plays to win the game, but I just want to give Dave Clawson a shout out at Wake Forest, man. Wake Forest is the smallest Division I school in the Power Five, dog. And you got to score academically to get in. And he has created this offense. I'm just glad Miami don't play them. They'll put 60 on us after what I saw. They got that slow mesh offense, man. Dude, when they run the read option tiger, he leaves the ball in the running back's belly for a good 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah.
They're both moving together. And the linebacker's just like, what the fuck? Is he running it? And then dude done went past you. He pull it out. Bap! Yo, Dave Clawson can coach, man. Coach. It came down to they got into OT where you had to score the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
So Clemson scored their touchdown, and then Wake failed to score to even get a chance to go for 2. I would have loved to see what the 2-point play would have been.
Yeah.
Dave Clawson is a freaking genius, man. He's a freaking genius. So there are going to be some wideouts that make the league from that team too. Look out for A.T. Perry. This dude named A.T. Perry, wide receiver for Wake Forest. But it was a good game. Shout out to Clemson, man. They went in. They went in the games. They should win.
Mm-hmm.
Wake Forest has won the Atlantic last year, so that was a big win for them.
Right.
Get the win, and now Wake and Florida State.
I was just about to ask you who they playing next week.
Next week, and NC State Clemson are the two different. Facts. Yep. Facts 300. Florida State looks real good. Real good. I have no, even though I'm a Cane through and through, what's right is right. They look real good right now.
Look good. Yeah.
But yeah, man, check Wake out, man. If you like strategy and football, like, dude, your defensive coordinator is gonna be up all night preparing for Wake Forest, man.
You got work cut out for him.
I'm just telling you, man, that mesh, man. Now, they usually have problems when they run up against more physical defensive lines. They just blow the whole play up. While you sitting there doing all that mesh, if the D line can get penetration, and I'm just gonna tackle both of y'all.
Yeah.
That's what happened last year when they played Clemson. But man, if you don't get pressure and break that mesh up, it's gonna be a long day. They put 40 points on everybody. At least 40 points on everybody.
Yeah.
So Dave Clawson, man, I don't think he's gonna be there long, man. I think he will be, if you can steal him away, because he's definitely doing more with less talent.
Yeah. I wanna see that game. It's Saturday, right? They're playing Saturday.
Yeah.
I want to watch that game.
Yep. Wake Forest, Florida State, and NC State, Clemson.
Nice.
2 good games this week.
All right, I'm gonna make that a footnote. Speaking of Florida, number 20, Florida, at number 11, Tennessee. The Vols beat the Gators, remain unbeaten, 4-0, 38-33. This looked like a A good game. Was this a back and forth, or was it a scoring points in garbage time?
Florida scoring points in garbage time. Tennessee looked real good, man. It's the first time they've been 4-0, I want to say, since like 2016.
Mm.
Again, shout out to Hendon Hooker. Um, Alan Hooker was his dad that played at North Carolina A&T when I was in school. Hendon Hooker is legit. Ran 400, threw for close to 300 again. Hendon Hooker, good move from him, transferring from Virginia Tech to the SEC, playing against some of the best defenses in the country. Yo, Tennessee is a problem, man. Listen, the third week in October is always Alabama, Tennessee.
Mm.
If they can remain undefeated, where is that game this year? If that game is at Rocky Top, that's one you want to see for sure. That's one you want to see for sure.
Yeah.
Let me check that right quick.
No doubt.
Third week in October. Somebody already probably found it. But if you haven't seen Hendon Hooker play, better tune in to see Tennessee, dog.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, let's see. I'm almost there. Hold on.
No doubt.
Yes. Yes. October 15th in Tennessee.
In Tennessee. Ooh.
So they go to LSU next week. They can avoid looking past LSU because LSU is not that good. And Facts 300, Alabama got Arkansas next week. And D. Cole and them can get the win there too.
Mm-hmm.
But that Alabama Tennessee game there, that's probably that might be a game day. Game day was already at Tennessee though. It was at Tennessee for the Tennessee-Florida game. Yeah, that might be a top 5 matchup right there by the time we get to the third week in October.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And we had number 22 Texas at Texas Tech. The Red Raiders beat the Longhorns on a last-second field goal.
Facts.
In the game.
So Texas is just like Miami. Everybody asking, when are we back? We not back. They not back. Now, what's sad about them is they're closer than we are, obviously, because they had the Alabama game. I don't know how their season turns out if they win that Alabama game. But they let Texas Tech march down the field and get in field goal range for a last-second field goal, man. That's a tough loss.
Yeah. That's
a tough loss. But I will say they way ahead of where we are. we get there in a minute. But they geared to go to the SEC though. So their recruiting is gonna continue to get better because you're gonna have the opportunity to play the best each week in conference play. So tough loss for Texas. Shout out to the Red Raiders. It was the week of the Raiders in college football. Red Raiders. We're gonna talk about the Blue Raiders in a minute.
True. The Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
Yo, Chris said that Cam Little, Arkansas's kicker, ESPN kept the camera on him for 20 minutes. Like 20 minutes straight? They didn't take the camera off of him? I don't
Before
get it.
The kick? What?
You got a crush on him or something? What's going on?
That's crazy. Before the kick, Chris? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow. He said Jimbo Fisher flinged out. Looked like B-Rad from Malibu's Most Wanted.
No, I did not see that, Chris.
Oh, no, the kicker from Arkansas is after he missed.
Oh, after he missed, they was on him like that? Dang. That is right. They missed the kick. They missed the kick to beat Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to be honest with you. After we lost, I checked out on football. Me and wife was watching rom-coms. Oh, I definitely checked out on football now.
He said, man, F football this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Number 15, Oregon. Rallied from 12 to beat Washington State 44-41.
Yeah. Shout out to Dan Lemon, used to be Georgia's defensive coordinator, Oregon's head coach, took over for Mario Cristobal when he came to Miami. They were looking flat, down by 12. Uh, got a long pass play for a touchdown, and then a pick six to seal the win against Washington State. Big win for Oregon. Every time I look at Pac-12 teams, I'm just wondering, like, where are they going? With USC and UCLA leaving, it's only a matter of time, man. Oregon's going.
Yeah.
They probably maybe going to the Big Ten, but like, it's just crazy how that conference is in limbo like that.
Crazy. Would you like me to read this one?
Yeah, put it up there. Read it, and then I got a long dissertation on this one.
All right. All right. Middle Tennessee State at number 25, Miami. The Blue Raiders dominated Canes, racking up 507 total yards, scored on pass plays of 69, 71, and 98 yards. Jeez.
Yes.
Handing Canes arguably the worst loss in program history, 45-31.
Yes. Now, I'm going to tell you, Tiger, when this game came on, I had a bad feeling. Number one, it's supposed to start at 3:30. So you know me. One ice cube, a glass, 325. I'm seated, ready to go. Mm-hmm. Didn't put the jersey on the dog. This is Middle Tennessee State. We good. It scrolls across screen. Game will start late because of lightning delay. Kick will be at 3:50, something like that. Mm-hmm. Like, okay. I flip back and start watching the other games. So about 3:45, I come back. We warming up. It's raining. That's typical. You know, you get the heavy downpour and everything, and then the sun will come out. They got ready for kick, and they said the audio was all jacked up. And they said Chris Carter was doing the game. He said, I apologize. Our camera crew hadn't made it back to the field yet, so we're using the broadcast booth angle. So we got this grainy footage, dog, from way up top, right?
Looking like it's from the 80s or something.
I can't see the field. Tiger, you know how big my TV is. I get up and come up to the TV like, I can't see what's happening.
Holy shit.
First play, Van Dyke stares down Will Mallory. Boom, interception. I'm like, what's happening? We held him to a field goal. Kicked it off. First play. Tip ball. Interception. I was like, oh, it's going to be one of them days. It's going to be one of them days.
You just know it's coming. Like, when it starts off like that.
Yo, listen, man. First of all, I want to give props to Middle Tennessee State University. The Blue Raiders came in and kicked our ass in every facet of the game. It ain't no other way I can say it, dog. Listen to this, man. Their quarterback, Chase Cunningham. Dude is like 5'11", 188. He threw 15 passes. He threw 15 passes for 408 yards.
Wait.
He only completed 15 passes for 408 yards, Tiger. Okay, I'm not finished. Hold on.
He averaged almost 40 yards a fucking pass.
You get these dudes their props, man. Hold on. All right, so they running back is from Florida. Frank Peasant. The dude last name is Peasant, Tiger.
Peasant.
It couldn't get no more scripted than this. Dude was running hard. What he ran for, like 75 yards on 19 carries and a touchdown. Just running over people. But it gets worse. Their receiving core, dog. Shout out to DJ England Chisholm. Dude is 5'7", 150 pounds. Coming into the game, he had 15 yards passing. He had 15 yards receiving coming into the game. They got blown out by James Madison last week, like 44-7, something like that. Dude had 2 catches for 189 yards. One for 98 yards One for 78 yards. Dude,
Wait.
I'm telling you.
Catches.
2 catches.
No.
Dude.
Holy shit.
Dude.
Darrell said every pass was a Hail Mary.
It was, man. We got out coached. Dude,
Damn.
Dude, this right here was bad. But I ain't finished, so hold on, man. Hold on. I'm gonna give these dudes their props. Okay. Jalen Lane, the other wide receiver. 5'8", 183. Okay. Buddy had 4 catches for 130 yards. Okay.
Oh, Randy Moss numbers.
Okay. Now the last dude, this breaks my heart even more because he's from Charlotte. Elijah Metcalf, 5'9", 185. They don't got a receiver over 5'9", dog. We got all these 5-star corners, 6'1", 6'2". Dude, he had 1 catch for 69 yards in the touchdown.
Y'all lost to the Ewoks and shit. Damn.
All I'm gonna say, and then on defense, shout out to Jordan Ferguson, number 9 on defense. Just bullied our O-line the whole game, and came in and played like tight end and fullback on goal line. So,
oh my God, bro.
dude, that was probably the worst performance in the history of Miami Hurricane football. Now, do I still think Mario Cristobal is the guy to turn us around? Yeah. Maybe we had to hit this rock bottom to change the culture. But, like, we benched the quarterback. You know, I had been saying I didn't think it was on Van Dyke. I don't think he's a good fit for the offense that Gaddis is bringing in from Michigan. But he was horrible. He was missing wide open people, throwing the ball in the ground. So we brought in the backup running quarterback. He gave us a spark. We cut it to 14. Went for it on 4th down and 1, didn't get it, and then that's when they threw the 99-yard touchdown, dog.
That was like Victor Cruz, what he did to the Jets on the 2-yard line.
Yes.
Mushed one dude down and took it.
Yes. But shout out to Scott Studstill, who's the coach of Middle Tennessee State. For football heads that know, he played quarterback at Florida State under Bobby Bowden. If you know anything about Bobby Bowden, anytime he's backed up on the 1-yard line, he always going to take a shot. And I'm screaming at the TV, looking at the line we in. Back the fuck up. What are we doing? It's first and 10. They're on the 1-yard line. It's a 14-point game at that point. Like, make them drive the field.
Word.
Yeah, I give the whole coaching staff an F. Every position an F. The concession stand people get Fs. The parking attendants get Fs. Everybody gets Fs except for the people at that tailgate that I sent you and B-Dub that picture of.
Oh yeah. That tailgate speaks for itself. Tail. A+.
But yeah, man. Yo, man. What can I say, dog? I got to give them their props. That's the ultimate chip on the shoulder game where they got to check. Now, Miami's a private institution, so it's hard to find out how much we paid them. It's easy with state schools. But it's somewhere probably around the $1.2, $1.3 million range. That they got to check to come down there and whoop our ass. Now, it might set us back in recruiting a little bit. All our recruits tweeted out, we still coming, this, that, and the other. We for the U and all of that. And then, of course, they're going to people going to use that to negative recruit. But we will see. I mean, we haven't played a conference game yet. We got a bye week. Probably going to be looking at a quarterback change. We play North Carolina in 2 weeks. I have no idea. We either going to crumble or we're going to take this and rally. I truly have. I'm putting my ear to the ground with all the sources I got to try to find out what we're doing. But the defense was the most, like, against Texas A&M, I was like, okay, we just got to fix the offense. We just can't score. We held them to 17. We kicked field goals in the red zone. But the defense came out and gave up 500 yards to the Blue Raiders, dog. Tiger, I don't know what to say, man. I mean, I'm just
All I
taking.
know is that you made me feel a little bit better after this watching the Jets.
Hey,
'Cause,
man,
God damn, bro.
love my games to the day I die. That's never gonna change.
No doubt.
That hurt. That hurt. And my phone was on fire, and I was a man and stood up and stood up to all of them.
They were trying to light you up, wasn't they?
But it hurt. It lit me up. It lit me up. And at this rate, if we doing shots and scores against when me and B Dub play, I'm gonna be in an alcoholic coma.
Wake up! You're gonna be caught on the Zoom taking the picture.
Yeah, it's all good though, man. Yeah, Hardy boy. The 4-star receiver, Hakeem Williams, he chose Florida State. He was high on Florida State before that. But no doubt, man, schools they'll be fooled not to negative recruit against us after that game. But Florida State lost to Jacksonville State in Mike Norvell's second year. He's turning around. We got State, of course. It's gonna take a minute. But
any given Saturday or Sunday, bro.
Any given Saturday or Sunday. Fact, Slick Nick, was that Mario sent us that thing? Stephen F. Austin won 98-0 against Warner College, and they took a knee instead of going for 2 to get 100. You didn't see that?
Holy shit! No.
Mario sent that to us. Shout out to Rio. He sent us that.
Oh, in the chat.
Yes.
That's
Stephen
right.
F. Austin beat Warner University 98-0. I saw footage of the last touchdown they scored to give them 98 with like 6 minutes left to go in the fourth, Tiger. And you can see the Warner College dudes looking at the dude after he scored like, I'd have just snuffed your ass out. I don't know what else I can do. They were just looking at him like it was high tension, like, y'all keep scoring like that. They took a knee though, dog, with 6 minutes left.
Better than scoring 100 points.
I'm like,
look.
Once you get to 98, you've already run the score up, dog.
Yeah, I'm saying, what's 2 more points? You let us score 98 on your asses. We scoring 2 more. Fuck y'all. Yeah. If I'm up 98-0 on the Lions, I'm trying to go up 198 on the Lions for the game end.
Dude, that's incredible, man. That score right there. Woo.
There was Chris might know, I think it was in Cali where our coach got criticized. I think it was basketball. It was like 120-8. It was something crazy. And it was like they kept shooting. They were like, "Oh, your coach ain't being fair." And he was like, "Yo, we both. This ain't no D1 school versus a top-notch school." They were like, "We playing, they playing."
Yeah.
And it was like some controversy behind it. I'm like, "Yo,
wow.
You play defense just like we play defense."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Hardy boy. Oh boy, as mad as I am right now. Oh, you getting this work in 2K. We just put together. Ain't gonna be no talking friendly on the headset and all of that no more. You loved me to sleep with that last time. Look, I had a 19-point lead. We started talking about all kind of stuff.
That's a strategy and shit. Yeah.
Oh, you gonna get this work. Oh yeah. We can set it up.
Oh, Inglewood High School football. Okay.
Inglewood. Okay.
Ran up the score. Yeah. What time you all play? Let me know, man. Let me know.
So Wednesday night works for me.
Okay, Wednesday night.
Or tomorrow night. So tomorrow night's bad for you because you do the show, right?
Yeah, mine ends at 9. Well, actually, I'm actually ending a little early, and then I'm getting another raid, and then I'm gonna raid out.
Yeah, Wednesday night would be better.
Wednesday night, okay. Yeah, because I'm done at I got the Wu-Tang. We got the monthly Wu-Tang. That's only an hour.
Gotcha.
8 to 9. So yeah, they will. We'll try to set it up before then. You know what I'm saying? So that way you go live, boom.
Okay.
Just go live, be on there.
Wednesday night.
Hook it up on YouTube too.
Word.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's all I got on the Miami game, dog. Hey,
Yeah.
Nothing I can say. Shout out to the Blue Raiders. We back to the drawing board. Thank God we got a bye week. We'll see what we look like against Carolina. I don't know what to say.
Man, if the Jets lose like that, I'm gonna have a dissertation. I'm gonna copy yours and just add the Jets in there. You know what I'm saying?
And look
Because
at the
you
scoring
broke that
play.
shit down.
When them balls was in the air, man, I was just looking like, dude, are you serious? I told my daughter, she can. I said, see your eyes like, no, pinch me. Come pinch me.
I gotta be in a nightmare right now.
Oh my God. Crazy.
So next up, man, we got number 10, Arkansas at Texas A&M, number 23. But A&M rallied from a 14-7 deficit and beat Arkansas's 23-21.
Yep. With the field goal, the missed field goal, that's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to D Cole, man. I actually thought Arkansas was gonna handle Texas A&M easily because the way we moved the ball on them, I didn't think they were that good. But I guess they just didn't play well against us. But I like KJ Jefferson. I like D Cole, their quarterback for Arkansas. He is huge. Got a cannon, dog. Like I definitely want to see him be an NFL quarterback. He's a serious problem.
Okay.
But I didn't see any of that game, so I checked out on all of these games right here.
Yeah.
The rest of these games we got, all I did was just look at the stats.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't watch no more football after that.
Yeah. So Wisconsin at number 3, Ohio State, another one of Queen City's favorites, dominated from start to finish, 52-21. Blowout win of Wisconsin. Hey.
Yeah. Shout out to Ohio State, man. They handled their business. They throttled a good Wisconsin team. It was 21-0 at one point. I did see that. They had the blackout with the all-black jerseys, and handled their business. I don't know what else to say about that.
Yeah. Number 7, USC at Oregon. Pitt transfer Jordan Addison caught the game winner with 1:13 left to get USC to win 17-14.
Remember that name, Jordan Addison. It's going to be a first-day name call in the NFL draft. He'll be an impact wide receiver in fantasy his rookie year if he gets drafted by the right team. Can't say enough about what Lincoln Riley is doing out at USC. I mean, the transfers he brought out there, Caleb Williams, Jordan Addison, instantly are a problem. And it showed already he caught the game winner. They struggled a little bit against Oregon State. It's actually a low-scoring game compared to USC, the way they have been scoring. But shout out to USC for getting it done. They look like they're on the right track coming back as well.
Go. Oh, man. Notre Dame, North Carolina, man. Irish dominated the Heels in Chapel Hill. Held on for the 45-32 win.
Yeah, the score is not indicative of how the game went. Notre Dame was up handily. Carolina scored at the end. 300, you right. Carolina can't stop anybody, but they can score. And right now, Miami can't score. So that's a problem. And historically, North Carolina owns us in football.
Ain't that crazy? Remember you talked about that. They know it's a basketball town, but football, they're beating you.
Yes. Yeah. Dude, the first year back in 2004 when Miami joined the ACC, oh, man, I was going crazy talking junk. Oh, I'm going to get to see my boys when they come to Carolina, Duke, NC State, Wake Forest. I went to every game that came close to me because we in the ACC.
Word.
Devin Hester that year. I'm at North Carolina talking trash. We had field passes. I'm down on the field talking junk to the Carolina players. This football, this to you. We're going to smash y'all. Halloween 2004. They kicked the field goal to beat us. I'll never forget this old white man in the stands that was sitting beside me and, listen to me talk junk the whole game. He didn't say not one thing. That ball went through the goalpost. He just looked at me and just wait the basketball season. We're going to kick y'all ass in basketball too. I can't can't even say that, Tiger. I can't even say that, man. It's been a house of horrors, man. Every time I go to Chapel Hill, we lose. We had Ja'Cory Harris. He took 4 interceptions in the first half. We lost. Like, I don't think I've seen us beat them at Carolina. I've been to like 3 or 4 games, man. And then the last time they came down to Miami, they put 60 on us with Javonte Williams and Michael Carter, the 2 running backs. The dude played for the Jets and the dude played for the Broncos. Oh, they both ran for over like 200 yards on us.
Damn.
Like, I was like, so I don't know, man. I'm not confident at all that we will beat Carolina in football. I love them in basketball. I can't stand their ass in football.
Oh man, Mac Brown looking like Bobby Knight with that belly and white hair. You look like he's one of the Targaryens.
Exactly. Doing them little stupid dances at the game, after every game with the fans, with the players. And they love him though. They play for him.
Yeah. So Minnesota at Michigan State. Shout out to Hardy Boy. The Golden Gophers dominated the Spartans 34-7 to move 4-0. Quarterback Tanner Morgan was an efficient 23 for 26, 268 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Yo, Hardy Boy, I put your name in the notes. Salute, dog. I owe you a big apology. I was clowning your boys, talking about row the boat. Solid shutout most of the game. Shutting out Michigan State, man. Shout out to the Gophers. Jumped into the polls to the top 25 this year. This season, deserved to be there.
Salute.
Tanner Morgan doing his thing. Shout out to the Golden Gophers. Much props to you, homie.
Word up. What up, D. Cole? Salute.
D. Cole.
No doubt. From Boston College at FSU. Ran the opening kickoff back 93 yards, and it blew out Boston College 44-14. Trey Benson became the first FSU player to have a kick return touchdown and 2 rushing touchdowns in a game. Shout out to B-Dub.
Salute. The nose looked good. Came out in their all burgundies. Sellout crowd. Ran the opening kickoff back almost, 93 yards? Dude. Physical. Quarterback came back from the injury. The backup quarterback showed he could step in. They got a 6'7" receiver, Johnny Wilson, that's uncoverable. They look good. Nothing I can say. We got a lot of work to do before November 5th. I'm going to be hungover, drunk, and won't ever be able to come back on the show because I'm going to be taking shots.
Wait, y'all. You got to worry about B-Dub. I got to worry about Don Burr. I'm telling you. It's not going to look good, bro, if we get asses toe up.
Only thing, man, that can save me in the Miami-Florida State game. It's such a rivalry, man. Like, we were better than them last year, and they beat us. You know, and it goes like that. There's been times they were clearly better than us, and we beat them. You know, it's a rivalry.
They know each other so well.
Yeah, man. Over 3/4 of those players played high school against each other, man.
The emotions, yup.
But right now, none of that matters. They just better than us. They just better than us right now. We got a lot of work to do.
Word. Yes, indeed. 300. Zach Wilson will return.
Word. Saw that.
Yeah. Wait, man, I just want to hem up Jets fan talking about Flacco's elite. I just want to what is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just sit your delusional ass down. That shit that burned me up, man, because it was like how you said when the game came on, all the shit wasn't going right, you was like, something ain't right. When I was seeing that shit in that chat, and I'm like, yo, y'all need to calm down, I'm telling you. And you see what happened. Like I said, Red Zone was like, we good on you niggas. We ain't even showing y'all.
Yeah, you said that. I was like, yo, you're right. I haven't seen much what's going on from that game.
Word. I saw the Jets Red Zone from the the stadium pictures Chris sent us. One picture said red zone and one said the Jets. That's the only reason I saw them on red zone. Sad. That shit was sad.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, Slick Nick says Stu gonna be on for Steel Town this week. Y'all got the Steelers? Jet Steelers?
Oh, we played them, right?
Sunday?
Sunday.
Oh wow. That's another one. Stu gotta come on the show.
Yeah, I was about to say.
7 o'clock joint on Sunday.
Yeah. I'll text him. I'll hit him up.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Crazy.
Shout out to Prime, man. Mississippi State at Jackson State. Coach Prime got Jackson State to dominate after going down 7-0 to rout Mississippi. 49 unanswered points to win 49-7. That's crazy.
Look at these numbers.
Shador Sanders, 40 for 51, 425 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 INT. Bro, this dude is a machine, man.
40 for 51. That's efficient, dog. That's efficient. Now, I watched some of that game, and Mississippi Valley State scored first on the long run. Jerry Rice is there on the sideline. You know, Jerry Rice was Mississippi Valley State.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Rice on the sideline, talking that shit. They showed Prime because after they scored that touchdown, he called the offense together. All you can see was this right here. And they came out, and it was just a machine after that. He's going to get tired of having to give him that speech if they don't come out and dominate. He's not going to be satisfied until they blank somebody.
Yeah.
Like 56-0.
What was his quote saying? We ain't here to win. We here to beat. What
he
was
was like, y'all don't want to be great. Y'all want to be good.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want to go to the NFL. You want to be a good college player.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Dude.
Setting them expectations.
Yeah. 300. So that's an interesting statement. Like playing bums too. Like they're playing the people in their conference. They're playing other FCS schools that have similar resources to them until he got there, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, all of those schools got rich tradition and players but 49-7 is dominant. Like he's trying to build something before he plays a Power 5 school, man.
And they were losing 7-0.
Yeah.
It's not like they just run up and down the field on them.
But I agree now. They got way more talent.
Yeah.
Mississippi State.
For sure.
Doubt. But, this is the same team that got thumped by South Carolina State in the Celebration Bowl last year. And Shador Sanders was on the field. Shiloh Sanders was on the field. So, I mean, Mississippi Valley is not a powerhouse in the SWAC. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
They don't have tough opponents. When they play Southern, when they play Alabama A&M, and then the SWAC championship, if they make it to the SWAC championship, and the Celebration Bowl.
Right. Virginia Union at Fayetteville State. Shout out to Fayetteville, James Green, FBT family.
No doubt.
Fayetteville State. Virginia Union won the battle, though. The top CIAA programs, 31-28. They are 4-0 and ranked nationally in the D2 polls.
Shout out to Virginia Union, man. Right now, we got 3 top tier teams in the CIAA that are playing good ball. Virginia Union, Fayetteville State, and Bowie State are playing really good ball. Shout out to Union, man, undefeated, including a win versus Valdosta State. Valdosta State, Georgia. That is a powerhouse in the Division II.
Yeah,
they went and beat them on the road. And to me, they should be ranked higher because when they beat Valdosta State, they were like number 2 or 3 in the nation for D2 schools. And they didn't even put them in the top 25 until they beat Fayetteville State. So shout out to Union and Fayetteville State for repping the CIAA. At some point, we talk about this all the time. We got to have a merger of the MEAC and the SWAC for the upper level HBCUs. and maybe a merger between the CIAA and the SIAC. The SIAC is Clark, Morehouse, Savannah State. I
Okay.
mean, you have a better chance of pooling resources together um, to create one big HBCU conference on the D2 level and on the FCS level.
Mm.
Um, but right now, Virginia Union, Fayetteville State, and Bowie State really repping, man, what I'm used to seeing in CIAA football. After that, it's a huge drop, Tiger. It's really depressing, man. It depresses me to talk about this next game we're gonna talk about, but just even more than that, man, the fact that we only got 3 teams, man, playing quality football right now in the CIAA is just like
Yeah.
it's depressing, man. I mean, when I say depressing, when I look at it, man, I'm seeing Friday night football on ESPN with IMG and Made a Day. I'm seeing better football, man, than what we get. You know, it's got to get better, man. It hurts my heart to say that, but like, it's not good football, man.
Which brings us to our alma mater, Winston-Salem State at Chowan. Rams fell again. They are 0-4. Lost to Chowan 21-7. The Rams will try to get their first win at homecoming versus Lincoln this Saturday.
It's
Man, I hope they
sad.
get it, man. I hope they get it. Damn, this is
Yeah, yeah. So, man, Hardy Boy, why I think that is, it's resources, man. So if you go back, just skip back to 2013 when Connell Maynard was coaching at Winston-Salem State, and they went to the Division II national championship and lost to Valdosta State. On that team, Connell Maynard had 6 D1 transfers. We had Alfie Hill, a defensive tackle that transferred from Alabama. I'm not talking about somebody that didn't play, was disgruntled. It was on the scout team at Alabama. Like, the talent drop off has been immense. And it's got a lot to do with facilities, NIL deals. Like, if they can go places and get NIL deals, they're going to choose a better alternative, man. You know, so that's why I was thinking we combine the conferences, we can generate more money to to share with the schools to get facilities up to par. Now, Winston-Salem State, one of the things that's just the most depressing about this, we have probably the nicest facilities in the conference. Us, Fayetteville State, Bowie State. I haven't been to Virginia Union lately, but like, it's not the facilities at Winston. We're just not getting players.
yeah.
You know, we played all 3 quarterbacks this year. Like, I usually we should go with this guy. I'm like, I don't know, man. Every year there's always difference makers on the Winston-Salem football team, and I'm not seeing it, man. So I think NIL is really, really hurting the smaller HBCUs, man. It really is. Even though Prime is getting the light to shine on HBCUs, it's shining on the SWAC
Yeah.
and the MEAC.
Yeah,
Like,
someone's gonna get they're not gonna reap the benefits of it.
yeah, Travis Hunter was not going to commit to a CIAA school now. Let's not get it twisted.
Mhm.
Let's not get it twisted. But I don't know, man. We need, that's why we need Prime to succeed, though, so that it can trickle down. We need him to succeed. But, man, it just hurts, man, for somebody that's seen HBCU football up close, man, and know, like I always said, I went to school with 9 dudes that played the NFL. 9.
9.
I remember we had NFL combines at the track where it's 20 something. Oh, Miles Garrett in a car accident.
Oh shit! Breaking news.
Please tell me it's not fatal, man.
Damn.
Please. Mm. Prayers out to him, man, and his family. But
Minor
yeah,
injuries.
say
Yeah, minor injuries.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, good, good, good.
Prayers up.
Prayers for that.
Word up.
But we'll see, man. This next subject kind of really highlights that it can be done. So this is a good segue to make
Oh yeah.
as we move forward.
HBCU. You know what I'm saying? Pro Football Hall of Fame released 129 modern era nominees for the 2023 class, which includes a total of 8 players who spent time at HBCUs. So, we've been killing that narrative about, NFL players can't come from HBCUs. We've been doing this shit since.
Yep.
Um,
Before we go into that, I got to shout out my boy Oronde Gasson. They played wide receiver at Winston-Salem State. They played for the Dolphins. He also played in the Arena Football League with Kurt Warner when Kurt Warner was in the Arena Football League. But played almost 8 years in the NFL for the Dolphins. His son Oronde Gasson II is starring at wideout for Syracuse. If you get a chance, check him out. Doing his thing. Caught the game winner against Louisville and then balled out for like 100 yards the last game.
Yo,
Shout out to Oronde Gasson II.
that's what's up. So, we have two of the candidates from Alcorn State, Steve McNair, rest in peace, and wide receiver Donald Driver. McNair played for the Houston, Tennessee franchise for the majority of his career, winning a co-MVP in 2003 before finishing with the Ravens. And Driver spent his entire career with the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, man, I forgot about Donald Driver, man.
Donald Driver.
Word.
Now, out of these 8, I think McNair is probably a strong candidate to get in. I haven't looked at Donald Driver's numbers. But wide receiver numbers, you talking about double digit thousands yards receiving, upwards of 50 to 75 touchdowns. That's a high bar receiver.
Word up.
Yeah, co-MVP. Anybody remember who he was co-MVP with in 2003? It was very controversial. Like, why he got to be co-MVP? How rare does that happen? I don't think that's happened since then, as a matter of fact. Co-MVP?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers ever been co-MVP?
Yeah, hell no.
Tom Brady ever been co-MVP?
Hell no.
Y'all might want to go ahead and look it up. That might be a trivia question. That just hit me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Steve is a strong shoe-in to get in this year, man. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, man. That was tragic, man.
Tragic.
That was really tragic. Word up. Jimmy Smith, contemporary of Drivers, is a Jackson State alumni. He started his NFL career with the Cowboys, but flourished with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yep. He was on that Jaguar squad that went to the AFC Championship with Mark Brunell.
Versus the Patriots, right?
Sir. Yes, sir. That team was fire. Fred Taylor at running back.
Yeah, Fred Taylor.
Tony Baselli on the offensive line. Tom Coughlin was the coach. That team right there was a juggernaut. Tom Coughlin flipped because they came in with the Panthers. He flipped those draft picks and drafting people from other teams.
That's after he left the Giants. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That team, that Jaguars team was fire. But again, I got to look at exactly, Chris. Exactly. Why McNair can't win the MVP by himself?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep, makes you think.
Yeah. Cal Brady, facts, Chris. Cal Brady at tight end was on that team. That team was nasty, man. Slick Nixie had Jaguars on Sega Dreamcast. Keenan McCardell was the other wideout. That's right.
Shit.
Keenan McCardell and Jimmy Smith, man.
Mm.
That squad was loaded. But again, like I had to look closely at his numbers, man. I didn't pull all their numbers. I was just getting all the nominees.
Right.
So we got time to look at it as we come up on the Hall of Fame.
A pair of former Dallas Cowboys superstars are up for the Hall as well. Florida A&M, Nate Newton, and Central State. Eric Williams helped the franchise win multiple Super Bowls, paved the way for Emmitt Smith to become the league's all-time leading rusher, leading to the disillusion of Cowboy fans that they're going to win the Super Bowl every year since then.
Hey, Max. Yeah. So, yeah, man, I think Eric Williams is probably more close or realistic to get in rather than Nate Newton. It's difficult. Guards have less stats.
Mm-hmm.
Nate Newton was a guard. He will pull and maul you. But like Eric Williams was a tackle. And tackles are always going to be measured by the low numbers of sacks that they give up. And Eric Williams, until he had that car accident, if you don't remember, he was in a really bad car accident that almost ended his career. That he could have played a lot longer. But Big E was mean. He was probably one of the meanest people on that offensive line. Like everybody talk about Dallas's offensive line was so nasty back then. Stepnoski, Nate Newton, Eric Williams, Larry Allen. Larry Allen already in there. That whole offensive line could potentially be in the Hall of Fame.
Damn.
But Nate Newton, shout out to Nate Newton for FAMU. He's always repping FAMU. That's so dope. And Central State, Eric Williams went to Central State up in Ohio. Well, little known, Mark II and I too. You're right, Chris. Little known HBCU is Central State. It's in Ohio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you always talk about that.
Yeah.
HBCU and Central. Yeah. Former Grambling State defensive back Albert Lewis, 4-time Pro Bowler, is up for the Hall of Fame. He spent the bulk of his career with the Chiefs before finishing up with the LA/Oakland Raiders.
Albert Lewis was that dude, man, at corner. Was that dude. He would hit you, A could cover. So, I mean, when you think back to those Kansas City Chiefs teams, he's out there with on that same team that had Christian Okoye, Derek Thomas. He was on those defenses.
Oh man, yeah, Derek Thomas.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Derek Thomas too, man. Yeah, 7 sacks in the game. Still hasn't been broken. 7 sacks against the Seahawks.
By himself, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ben Coates, another one, was a standout tight end for the New England Patriots in the Drew Bledsoe era. He played his college football at Livingstone College before putting up Hall of Fame caliber career numbers.
Shout out to Livingstone College. My cousin Eric that lives out in California went to Livingstone College. Shout out to the Blue Bears. Ben Coates got numbers, man. He might not get in on this ballot, but he eventually may get in. He was one of the first big blocking tight ends that could get down the field and hurt you. He wore that middle out with Bledsoe.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget when Chris Berman used to do his his little 3 minutes, past 3 minutes, yeah. And he'd be like, Ben Winter Coates. And Bledsoe hits him, and that's Ben Winter Coates. He's stumbling and bumbling and rumbling over people. I was like, big Ben Coates. Ben Coates is that dude, though, man. Shout out.
Yeah.
Chris says, Deron Cherry was on that team with Albert Lewis. He was also nasty with the Raiders, too. He went to the Raiders.
And rounding out the list, HBCU greats, Robert Mathis. Alabama A&M's product, spent his entire career with the Indianapolis Colts.
He's up there on the sack list. I think he's a good he might be a good candidate too. But again, I look at the numbers right now off the top of my head. I'm saying McNair on this ballot, um, Mathis, and maybe Eric Williams. I think are three that I think might have a serious chance on this ballot.
Definitely round out in the finalists. And
Yeah.
the list of nominees will be reduced to 25 semifinalists in November, and then to 15 finalists whose names will be announced in early January. So we definitely look forward to that.
It's crazy. 129 names, man. Isn't that crazy? If you retired and eligible, like just to get on that 129 is an honor, man.
Yeah.
Like even if you don't make it to the semifinalist list, dog, that's crazy.
Yeah. It's definitely an honor, man.
Yeah.
There's so many people, you know what I mean? And to be looked at as out of all of those, it's a humbling feeling. Word up.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, man. So we got some college football trivia. Let's see. Y'all gonna get this one. Shout out to Chris. He got that first one, right?
No, Hardy Boy got the first one.
Oh, Hardy Boy. My bad.
Hardy Boy got KC.
Yeah, KC. That's right. So, which Heisman Trophy winner won the award in the closest Heisman race in history?
Closest race in history. I remember this right here. This was crazy. and again, we'll talk about it when they answer.
Mm-hmm. Nope, not Robert Griffin.
RG3 had a stellar season. You couldn't help but go with RG3 that year. Bo Jackson over Chuck Long. No, Chris? Nope. Good guess.
Nope.
Not Tim Tebow. Not Flutie. Oh, speaking of Flutie, I don't know. Middle Tennessee State might be the second worst loss because that doggone pass that Flutie bomb against Miami. So that's how long I've been a Canes fan. That sent me to bed crying.
Bro, I'm about to say, I knew that shit tore your heart to pieces.
84. In 84, I'm like 14 or something. Still crying.
It's definitely Trey, Boys in the Hood.
Woo! No, Hardy Boy. If they can rethink it, it might have been a little closer for Jamarcus Russell.
Doug Flutie was that cop. You think you tough? Bro,
it's the way he
the worst.
Dude, we find crazy ways to lose games.
I said that to Tigris before I get it, before no one doesn't get the answer about the games on Sunday. You know, seeing the Jets, you know, losing. You know, I'm checking the scores. I'm like, okay, they're up 20-something. I'm like, is it worse there or worse when you're winning the whole game, Detroit Lions, and then the Vikings throw that pass?
Yes. It hurts. It hurts, man. That and when you can feel it slipping, that's the worst part. When you know you got the lead, you've been winning all game, and they're coming back and they got the ball last, and you can be like, we're gonna lose this game. Like you can feel it.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
Kind of like, with Rock Belt last year. Yeah. Sorry, Star.
13 seconds. How many seconds still?
Bro, I don't care how ill we thought Mahomes. There was no way we thought that they was coming back. Maybe Stubb, because Stubb said, "Hey, man, we lost 4 Super Bowls in a row." So he's like, nothing's off the table with me. But the rest of the football world, ain't nobody thought, bro. We was like, yo, Bills is going to the championship.
Yeah.
See, he said, I knew we were going to blow it. Damn.
13 seconds. That was it. I knew it was some seconds. I don't know, man. I don't know. So nobody has it, Tiger. What we doing?
Yeah, let me throw it in here, man.
Everybody has it.
It is Mark Ingram, won the closest Heisman race in the award's history when he received 5 more first place votes than former Stanford running back Toby Gerhardt, who
Come
won by
on.
28 points.
Toby Gerhardt. Come on.
Well, who is
Come on.
that? Who is that?
He's the same complexion as Christian McCaffrey
Okay.
at running back. So, like, Mark Ingram was on that Alabama team that won the championship. He just
Yeah.
run over people all year. Crazy, man. I stumped y'all. That was a good one. That was a good one. Stumped y'all with that one. Chris, I can't believe I stumped you on that one. Toby Gerhardt was out there at Stanford. I thought you would have got that. Because it was all kind of people saying out west that he should have won.
He was on the cover of Madden. Oh, he means Mark Ingram.
Huh?
He said he was on the cover of Madden. He means Mark Ingram, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Not Toby Gerhardt.
No, I
he, was,
don't think so.
he was on the cover of Haddon.
So he went to Chris said he was good. I knew you knew of him. He went to Norco High School. Okay. Now he got drafted. Anybody remember where he got drafted? I can't. It escapes me. He did get drafted. He fizzled out. I can't remember where he got drafted.
Yeah, the last name sound familiar, Gerhardt.
Gerhardt.
I just don't really remember.
He was like number 7. He was a big dude now.
Yeah.
Big record. Oh, for the Browns. He's running back for the Browns. Is that right, Hardy Boy? Somebody said Minnesota. Hardy Boy, you would know if he was at Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Christian DeMar said the Vikings,
Yeah, he was. Now that you say that, I do remember that. Toby Gerhardt. Yeah. Point for QCG for stumping y'all on that.
Word. So rounding out the Fullblast Fantasy Football League Week 3. I'm going against Queen City G. He's at 2-0. I'm at 1-1. And we are praying Tony Pollard gets his package in time in the mail. That's Fullblast gear. You might be seeing him sitting on the sideline. So, but I'm good. I'm not playing.
Man, if y'all see the thumbnail for the Sunday show, and it's got Tony Pollard with some Fullblast gear on it, I might not be on here. I don't think I can do it, man. I faced the music with Miami. If I can't get 4 points, the football guards are just shitting on me. I can't.
You know what I thought of? The scenario I thought of, like, you know, you're not wishing no one to get hurt, but he fumbles the ball on his first snap, tries to recover it, and like twists his ankle, and they take him. He can't. I'm like playing it in my head. It's the only way I can win. You know, he heals up, but he don't return.
Oh my God, man! Just throw the dude a little swing pass on the first drive, man. Go ahead and get it out the way. Let him get 30, 40 yards. Man.
Get out of the way, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Man.
Oh man. Oh, you know what'd be crazy? He get the 4 points, and then he fumbles later on, and then minuses 2. Oh man.
Oh, God, don't say that. Oh my God.
This city be like, I won't be on next week.
Chris says May the Day and Bosco was supposed to play at SoFi, but May the Day backed out. What? They weren't scared, were they? That'd have been amazing. How you pass up an opportunity to play at SoFi?
Yeah, go to church.
That's crazy, man. Oh, Chris said the running back on man was Peyton Hillis. That is right. From Arkansas. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So rounding out the other scores, we got Queen City G needs 4 points to beat me tonight. All my players played at goddamn 1 o'clock, then I had a kicker playing at 4. Um, yeah, I know you just forget that. KO at 0-2 versus Tigers at 1-1.
It's 104 to 80. Tigers is up, and KO is out of players.
Out of
And
players.
so is Tigers. So Tigers got the win.
Tigers got the win.
Tigers is 2-1.
Then we got Darius at 0-2 versus Slick Nick at 1-1.
Oh, this one is over too. Darius tapped out at 104, and Slick Nick has 105, but he got Barkley and the Giants defense tonight. Unless Barkley fumbles on his first carry, and
the Giants give up 30 points.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this one ain't really over.
Exactly.
As you know, anything can happen. What they call in the red zone? The what was it? The witching hour.
The witching hour.
Word.
Yep.
We get another close one, man. D Malley.
Woo.
At 104 versus Nuke Diggy. I mean, D Malley 106.
Yeah.
Diggy at 104. Oh, they're all done though.
Yeah, D Malley 3-0.
Oh wow, D Malley 3-0. Wow.
I got a chance to take the points lead though from D Malley if I can win and get some points tonight.
Well, yeah. Well, West Coast Chris is at 118.
I'm talking about the overall points list for the league. I'm talking about the overall points list for the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about for the season. I know.
Oh, for the season.
For the season. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Chris is beating Hardy Boy 118 to 81, and Hardy Boy is done. Oh, they're both done. So Chris is 1. Chris will be 2-1.
2-1. Hardy Boy 0-3, boy. I was 0-4 last year, boy. 0-4 is a death sentence. You can still turn around if you get that next win. So 0-4. I ran off 3 wins in a row and still was in last place. That 0-4, man, don't do it.
So Queen City, Nuke Diggy, and D Malley is trying to stay undefeated. Word up.
So then they say we supposed to be brothers. That's Tiger putting that in the air about them negative performances too, there. It can happen though.
What movie was that from? Though we supposed to be brothers. Oh, from no, Men's Society.
Men's Society, yeah.
Over in the drive-through, yeah.
Yeah.
Get black power shit out of here.
Yeah, break yourself, fool.
With cheese, motherfucker.
Yeah, Hardy Boy, with 6 teams making the playoffs this year, you still are alive. That is true.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I was short last year, like when I started 0-4 and only 4 people got in, I need to roll off like 6 wins in a row to have a chance. That's facts.
So now we come to one of the dopest sections of the show. I gotta turn the music up for this one just for a second. Hip hop, sports bars, and trivia questions. Word up, man. Queen City breaks down dope hip hop bars and hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I thought about I played 2 songs today, and it was Unfriendly Game by Master Ace.
Oh yeah.
And Friendly Game of Baseball by Main Source. So I was like, yo, man, I should do a whole sports mix.
Whole sports mix.
Word.
You could.
Word.
You could.
Or maybe because I got that program, I can make acapellas, throw it in as a quick segment before we do. Yeah.
Just bars with sports over a beat.
Word. Just cut it real quick so we don't get a copyright. Just bring it in real quick. Yeah. So, man, we enhancing our show, man. Every week we try to enhance it.
No doubt. No doubt.
So, pulling out the first one right here. Pitching yayo like Dontre Willis. We the Trillers on the mound. I'm holding that whole South down. I know you feel us.
Woo! Coming from the South. D. Cole, you should get this. D. Cole should get this. Anybody. I know Cooks. If Cooks was on, Cooks would get this. Pitching yayo like Dontrell Willis. We the trillers. On the mound, I'm holding that whole South down. I know you feel it. Fire.
Nope, not Trick Daddy.
Nope. Not Jeezy. Not Luda. Oh, this beat is dope right here, too.
Word.
Beats by Fullblast.
Nope.
Oh, close with MJG. Close. Nope.
Killer Mike, nope.
Nope.
Mario.
Mario. Was he the
Mario.
first? I see.
Oh,
Stub.
Stub Rock. Yeah.
Stub was first, right?
Yup. It is. You know, Bun B's bar, but it's from UGK.
Yes, sir.
Game belongs to me.
Game belongs to me.
Word up.
Little
flip. Nah, we ain't. I don't think we're not having no little flip bars.
Oh! As long as I'm doing these, you know, don't ever guess nobody with Lil. No. I'm not even using Lil Kim, even if she got a dope bar. No.
I was gonna say, well, to be fair, Little Flip was before all that little bullshit.
Yeah, no, not sorry, Lil Fame. Sorry, I'm not. Even if it's a dope sports bar, the answer will never start with Lil. Just know that.
No,
or young, Lil, none of them. It could be the dopest sports bar ever. They won't be on my show.
We got another one. We got a bonus one, y'all.
We got a bonus.
Let's see if I can rhyme this one. I'm buzzing. Dirty Dozen. Naughty Rotten Rhymer. Cursing at you players worse than Marty Schottenheimer. I'm buzzing. Dirty Dozen. Naughty Rotten Rhymer. Cursing at you players worse than Marty Schottenheimer. Stub Rock. Early.
Rock. Quick.
Eminem. Quick. I'm retarded.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you've ever heard Marty Schottenheimer give a speech, dog, crazy. Crazy. M nailed that right there. He nailed that.
Word.
Yup.
Now this is a bonus one right here.
Now you gotta look closely at this one, Tiger.
Yo, I love this one.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
I want you gotta recite this one.
Okay.
You gotta recite this one.
So nobody's probably gonna get this one, but this is a bonus.
This is a bonus. Word up.
So I'm gonna drop it before you put it up there.
All right.
Fuck you and your mumble mouth rap playlist. I expose weak rappers like Jalen Rose did Skip Bayless.
That shit was dope right there.
Yo, man. Fuck you and your mumble mouth rap playlist. I expose weak rappers like Jalen Rose and Skip Bayless. Oh, let's see. I'm getting some compliments. I got Five Dog, Snoop,
Eminem, Slick,
Lil Wayne.
Yo.
So the reason it's a bonus and y'all won't be able to get it, because that was mine.
Queen Fitty G. Dropping bars on y'all niggas.
This came across my mind, dog. I was like, why don't somebody say this?
Word. Fuck you and your mumble rap playlist. I was supposed to weak rappers like Jalen Rose did Skip Bayless. Yo, I'm telling you.
Word. Just something I threw in there, man, that came across my mind.
Slick nigga said Lil QCG.
Ain't nothing little about me. You definitely, and ain't nothing young about me. So you know it ain't gonna be either one of them.
Oh shit. But that's what was dope though. Word up.
Word.
Produced by Toquan.
Yeah,
Word. Featuring Toquan, aka Pasta Noose.
yeah.
Oh
No
shit.
doubt. No doubt.
Man, appreciate y'all, man, tuning in, man. We try to bring fresh new stuff, man. Definitely gonna try to have some new stuff next week. And definitely, we do our quick recap show, 7 o'clock on Sundays. I'm gonna hit up Two Dog, see if he can join us
That'll be dope.
for the recap.
Yeah.
Jet Steelers.
Yeah.
Still talking with Don Bird to see. I don't know. I don't know. Thought about doing that, a shit talking session with Don Bird, but anyway, cause he be fronting.
Yeah. When
Coming
is the
on.
game? What week is the game, Tiger? Y'all still got a while.
I think it's November. I think it's the same
Yeah.
month as you and what's the name's game.
Yeah. Me and Dub is November 5th, man.
Yeah. Real quick,
Yeah.
get out of here.
That's what's
Oh, it's
up.
December 18th. It's 1 week before Christmas.
Ooh. Y'all got a whole lot can happen between now and then.
Word up.
You don't need to have no kind of shit talking session that far away.
Yeah.
It's like your whole team could be hurt
Word.
by the time that comes. That's crazy. Mario said I'm gonna have on a chain and some lopes next week.
Where he said what?
He said next week I'm gonna have on a chain and some lopes. I might give y'all a bonus bar every week from the mind of QCG.
I got some bars, fool.
Slick Nick, all of those trades, man. Listen, don't send me another trade unless you want to give me Saquon Barkley. That's what I want from your squad. Don't send me nothing unless you want to give up Saquon.
I get an offer every day. Slick Nick.
They out of control, man. Out of control, man. It's out of control.
Yo, someone real quick before I leave. So I've been posting of old clips of Tigger in the basement.
Oh yeah.
Rap City shit. So today I posted one up. And I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard, I was like, why you got Jizza rhyming off the In the Club beat by 50 Cent? The Wu-Tang. I put up a Wu-Tang and Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
And so some dude commented and was like, oh yeah, I used to be he was like a producer or program director for the show. And he said, I gotta tell you this, 90% of those dudes wasn't really freestyling. He was like, they were scared of Tigger, because Tigger was freestyling better than them. So one dude commented and said, do you think we're gonna believe you or actually care about that shit you just said? You talk about Nas, Hov, Mobb Deep, Boot Camp, Sean Price. And he probably said that because I've heard some of the stuff that maybe was freestyles that they used it in records later on.
Yeah.
But do you honestly think that someone gonna be like, yeah, they wasn't fucking with Big Tigger?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Man, please.
All due respect. You know what I mean?
And when he led when I was producing the show, that let you know right there he trying to make it about him. You know?
And I'm like, Tigger didn't suck, but it was Big Tigger. Like, we wouldn't look at this dude like, took him like seriously like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just thought that shit was funny.
Yo, I saw Meth join the tour full time too, right after he came through. I saw the clips in Houston. He came on stage, they went crazy. So did he finish the movie or did he abandon the movie project? Do you know?
I'm hating just a little bit. Just a little bit. The show was so dope. You know what it was? Because we knew he wasn't going to be there. We was hoping maybe he might show up like he did in Jersey. But I figured no, the Jersey one because it was really Redman also.
Yeah.
New York. So I was like, whatever. The show was dope. But when it was like, yo, because first I heard, yeah, he showed up Houston. Then I went to the clip, how they brought him in. They played Wu-Tang Clan, nothing to fuck with. And then when his verse was coming on, RZA was like, wait for it. And then he just comes out. Whole crowd go crazy.
Go crazy.
But then after that, he was like, I'm going to be on the rest of the tour. I was like, oh, word? So you just say, forget Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Word. That's how we doing it, Meth?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I ain't going to lie. I was a little. Even let me quote Tigers. Tigers was like, I said it to her. She goes, my feelings are hurt. You know what I'm saying? But, it's so. The tour is phenomenal. It ain't hate. It's just like, damn,
Yeah. I mean, it's dude. I go back to, it had to be late '90s. I caught the Woo at Fantasy Island in Atlanta. I don't even know if they still have Fantasy Island in Atlanta. It was a club called Fantasy Island, and I caught the whole Woo. Like, how rare is that back in the day? Like, the whole Woo. Meth had on a Jeff George jersey with the receiver gloves. Jumped in the crowd, was crowd surfing. ODB was pissing on the stage. Like, it was classic. It was classic.
That's dope.
It's rare. It's rare that you get to see all of it. Yeah.
That's dope.
But from what I hear, he may have finished up the obligation he had with the movie. I mean, like, when you're in a movie and you're not the main actor, be like, man, let's shoot my parts, dog, so I can move on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, unless you're the main character, I don't even know what movie it was he was working on.
Yeah, or if you're not the main and you ain't got pulled like that, you're gonna have to maybe work around their schedule. So
exactly. We need you to stand by until we need you. Okay, we need you. We're gonna do your shot.
Yeah. So
I don't even know what movie it is, man.
Yeah, me either.
So Demario had a good question. He said, is the
we got to see how we're gonna.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say, we got to see how we'll have to talk behind the scenes, see how we'll do it, because I want to make it where, how I do the stuff on Twitch, as far as the screens with the interacting, like when I do the verses or whatever, like trivia, have it, just some type of technology thing. I think I could find maybe a program that we can, whatever we're gonna put in there, to put it in the program to make it run.
Gotcha.
So like we can, kind of run it,
Gotcha.
But
Twitch has a lot more capabilities with the polls and all that type of stuff that they do.
Yeah. I mean, YouTube has it too. Like, can do a poll as well. But like I said, maybe look into a program that could maybe connect both. Just how I can connect and stream on both at the same time.
Gotcha.
Because like Streamlabs, like with the commands, they work on here. So maybe we can do the same thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, it would be dope.
And I think that'd bring more people in too,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or,
cool.
Win some mixes, maybe win some gear down the line, something like that. So I think that'd be pretty dope.
No doubt.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna get on these mixes and I'm gonna pull up the Monday Night Football because I know Eli and Peyton they're gonna have the jokes tonight. So
no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But man, always y'all. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in. Fullblast Fanatics. Now we do it every Sunday, Monday, and see y'all in these streets,
Salute y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Word up. Shout out to Tony Pollard. Sit your ass on that bench, bro.
Don't take the gear, Tony. Don't accept it.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Salute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We forgot. We forgot.
Oh yeah, we did. We did.
Hold on. So if this is a perfect segue.
It is. It is. I know what you about to do.
If Tony Pollard sits, this is Queen City's reaction.
If he don't have more than 4 points after tonight, that's gonna be my reaction.
This nigga went ape shit. You see the dude trying to cover the camera up?
Yeah. Like they don't need to see this, cuz.
Ooh, shit.
Yes. It
Dude,
was
cover
too
that
late.
camera quick.
It was too late. It was already out there. Shout out to Ken Dorsey, man. Quarterback of arguably the greatest team ever assembled in college football. On the weekend, we got blasted by Middle Tennessee State. That should be his reaction.
Oh man, that was a classic. Yo, when we saw that live, I was like, yo, I wish I had my phone on. I want to clip that shit and immediately post that shit.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
I gotta check the memes out. I know they out there.
Oh, they out there. They out there.
Word. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Peace.
All right. Salute.